Now that Easter's behind us, I wonder what really is the value of an empty tomb? Because last week I told you your life is that empty tomb, and God wants to fill it with everything that is new and alive and fresh. There is a group called the Mark Tremmel Quartet who did a devotional on this a while back, and it made me ponder, what is the value of an empty tomb? And as I was preparing for Easter this year, this is what came to me. First of all, Matthew 28, verse 6 says, he is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. And I thought, wow, why would we want to go see something where Jesus isn't? And I think the empty tomb is that picture I was talking about. Come and see what God can do in that empty place in your life if you move out of the way. So I believe there's great value in emptiness. When we empty ourselves of worry and anxiety and concern, then there's room for God's hope and joy and peace. When we empty ourselves of frustration and unforgiveness and bitterness, then there's room for God's freedom and abundant life and godly love and living in ways we could never imagine. When we empty ourselves of our worldly desires, we're free to pursue the things that give everlasting benefits, his will, not ours. The empty tomb to the child of God means sin's ability to keep us from God is empty. Death's power to separate us from God, empty. Anything in this world that could try to keep us from knowing the love of Christ in our lives is empty. The empty tomb means we don't have to grieve over our loved ones without hope, because we know there's a life beyond the grave. And Jesus was the first to experience that life in physical form, but we're all promised that same life. He said, just as I am raised, you will be raised. The empty tomb means abundant life isn't limited by our physical limitations or age-related issues, but it's full and abundant beyond anything we can ask or think or even imagine. The empty tomb means that Jesus is all he said he was. He is God. He is love. He is truth. He is the way. He is the life. And there is nothing he would give. He would do anything to give you everything for your good, now and forever. So here's the challenge. Ask God what he wants to empty in your life to make room for the blessing he has in store for you. That's my challenge to you this week, and my prayer that you will find ways to do that. Go in peace.